What's up, fellas? Oh, someone's gonna disconnect.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara.
Host.
Coming up, we've got a good...
So that means they probably gave me the loss, which is gay. Yep. That's something they need to do away with, bro. If you disconnect based off of the servers before the game even kicks off, it shouldn't even count. It's a desync.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Las Vegas Raiders. And off we go from Las Vegas. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
Some of our stuff we're going to lab as soon as we get solid confinement in what we want to do.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away is Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. First carry for Nick Chubb. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb.
Oh, they got to give away with that dive tackle shit. That was horrible.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Now Cade York for the extra point.
What's up, Jack?
It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Oh, look, I can't pick my play. Outstanding.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
We can.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
Now on 2nd and 13. Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he almost gets this to the 30.
Ooh, you got a place spammer.
It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives them a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller.
Sure you want to put him in man coverage?
Get him down on the other side of midfield. So 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. Looking deep for Adams.
Sure you want to do that? That's Devontae.
Inside the 10. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Jacobs, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Thanks for sliding right. Appreciate it.
Take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs taking it.
Slide right for me again, please. Even better.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs.
Come on, Jacobs.
So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT here. First half, why go for the lead right now?
The old school mindset says if you have a better team, you just go ahead and continue to try and dominate.
Give me that bitch back.
There's also a school of thought if you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game. Someone saying the more you go for 2, the better your chances are of actually getting them.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Got that D-line user.
Last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence.
You got to throw that, bro.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. So that time, Charles, a quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
All right, you got to throw that, bro.
He throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass.
Bro, you got to come back to the ball, man.
Picked off by Greg Newsom. And the Browns are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. After a one-point game, 7-6. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Here's Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he's
Shit,
going
guys.
to They will indeed snap it to
Good
Watson.
shit, Kaiser.
A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
That's what you should have did the last time, bro.
And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the
Give me
14.
them.
It's also a gain of 14. First down. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Carr.
Bro, Carr, you got to make that fucking throw.
Johnson with the INT. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And again, it's Chubb. Able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Had it for myself.
74 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. Got an open man.
Yeah, they're gonna make that tackle, man.
Tight end. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go up the middle with Chubb. Strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. And he can manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Divine Diablo there to make the stop. 2nd and 8. Now Watson. It's complete to David Bell. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. On 1st and 10, Watson.
Good shit, Kaiser.
There he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Micah Kaiser. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. After the sack on 1st down, Watson eluding the pressure line. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. Watson on 1st down.
Get him, Kaiser.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson.
Ah, come on, man. It's not out here. Fuck out of here.
He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 8. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Looking deep for Adams.
Yes.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point, you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points. While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here.
Well, hopefully we got a better release on our quarterback next year, man. That shit sucks.
Yeah, we were able to see
Fucking dude out here trying to fucking lob passes. Who does that?
Make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been
timeout, bitch. We're in a weak box.
Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defense.
Don't worry about it. He's going to get tired.
Got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On second down, Jacobs pushes him over. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Carr to throw for it on fourth down. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as the defense nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on fourth down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. Down to about the 37. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, it's Carr. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Keelan Cole, 37 yards. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No,
You were going to run commit like a fucking noob.
And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for 2. And he's got it. So the drive for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Browns drive about to get started. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
They run again on first down. Chubb. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. He's having a big game running the football, but that will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Here's Watson now on second down. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd, Watson. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not,
well, things can go south in a hurry. That's exactly what we saw on that play.
Way to knock his ass out.
3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one.
That's my ball.
You take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now
Hey, Javi, let me know how much time I got. I can't see the clock.
If they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field.
All right, you got to throw that bitch, bro. Like, stop fucking lollygagging it.
Expression we love to use. Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he is
Need a bite on it. Open it.
down.
Open it up.
Conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Back to Renfrow again, complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw. Doses past him. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44. A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. On play action, now Carr looking deep for Adams.
There we go, Carr. That's what I need out of you right there. How dare you play man coverage when I got to hold Devontae Adams out there.
56 yards. And the Raiders use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. It's still to come. Carr will look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point game. And the formula
There you play man coverage against me.
not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there for the
No
defense.
adjustments like
What you're
that.
trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Browns drive about to get started. On first down, it's Watson. And that's caught inside the 35.
No.
And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard
Good for them in
line.
a third.
A big play that time for Cleveland. 57 yards. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On first down, they'll run with Chubb.
Brian, you got to make that.
Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those
Well, they got 155.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately.
Just use it to bite on it every time.
Danger, really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Carr, you've got to fucking throw it, bro. Like, stop holding on to the fucking ball, my guy.
But you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Throwing his car. Gets this to Waller.
You're in the wrong one, bitch.
But not before he takes it across the
That's what happens when you use the middle linebackers. I can pick on you.
Here's Carr. Connecting with Renfro. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down. They will run the draw with Jacobs. Powering forward. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Now Carr. Looking deep for Adams.
Good user catch.
This is caught inside the 5. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts.
Good fucking user catch.
22 ticks to go in the 4th.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly
Oh, he in zone too. Let's fucking go. 1-on-1.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Stop short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. They'll run it with Jacobs.
No.
And he's across for a touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp for the
1-on-1, bro. He on fire, bro. You keep playing man coverage on him, he gonna torch you. You don't know that shit by now? That's a Devontae Adams, and he lit up like a firework. You don't leave him 1-on-1.
Fields this way up at the 17. And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is,
One play.
return,
Don't give.
Right around the 37. The Browns drive about to get started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
All I gotta do is stay out in front of it. We got bodies. We got bodies. Whatever.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Maybe I just need to get out of the game because I just can't.
Go
back and look at the tape, see what worked, see what didn't. Trying to want to get back to where I can kind of run some base defenses, but I got to see which D linemen are performing, so I know who to use in what situations. Give me a second. Let me look at my highlights real quick.
That was good. Very good.
That was good, the bad, the uglies. Hope to be giving up versus elite defensive ends. I don't like that. Good chip block by Waller. Cannot leave him one-on-one, bro. That route right there is deadly. I could have had either one, but when he cuts, he gone. It's a little bit different than it is on current gen. Like, he's in a zone because he's backpedaling. He got him with that cut move. I think this run should have been stopped. They had that stupid dive tackle because I shed off my guy. I'm thinking Crosby gonna get him, so I'm setting the edge, and then that tackle sucks on next gen. Current gen, I mean, yeah, they had the shoestring tackles, but come on now. I mean, shoestring. Nobody wanted the shoestring tackles, but now we don't want tackles that dive and just miss. Like, that's not what we asked for. I'm getting a solid interior rush. See what my guys are. Got Tillery and Pico in the middle. And then you get 91 and 95. Okay, that's fair. Trying to see where I can make improvements. That was a good design. I only rushed 4, I think. No, I rushed 5. Dropped Crosby to the flat. Tried to bump his tight end in the process so he couldn't get a free release. Diavolo shouldn't have got beat here because I was going straight to it. I don't know. I had a mid-read. I thought the mid-read would have reacted to it, but I guess he took the number 2. So I guess I should have played third. Played it like a cover 1 hole. I'm thinking that I probably should have threw that dig. I'm going to start looking for that route instead of the post. It's like he shaded over the top. I thought I could have squeezed it. Like, I seen him going over. I'm like, okay, I got this because he's playing low. And then Carr's release is what hurt it because I couldn't step up into the throw. Because I had him beat. If I would have kind of led it over there to the right a little bit, I probably would have been able to hit him. Started drilling with some play action plays. Canceled the play action out so I could get that concept. Came back to it. He run committed. And he just, anytime you have a run commit, you always go to the streak, man. Don't, because if I would have threw that dig route, the dig route would have got intercepted. That's just how run commit is. Like, if you throw any short route or any route that has to cut, you're going to get intercepted. So always, if you know they're going to run commit, always have a vertical so you know the ball is going to go downfield. I've had too many issues where I try to throw them little cut routes and they get intercepted. I'm like, bro, you run committed. But it would be like that sometimes. Like Devontae just killing with his route right here, man. He kept doing it. That was probably the best throw that you could get. Like, Carr's not going to get these all the time because that was off his back foot. Like, you don't want to make throws off, like, you want to set your feet, but, you got fucking Myles Garrett coming at you. Colton just keep giving up on that block, bro. I don't like that. And I just threw. That was just good timing on the throw, really. Good play. Once again, this one shouldn't have got open, but especially when you're getting hit like that. Again, I probably should have put him in a mid-third. You know, his coverage isn't the greatest. She should have been able to play that a little bit better. Kept biting on this route. Playing underneath. This was a user catch. As you can see right there, we get the click on. And I go ahead for the aggressive. Good user. I defend sticks with this adjustment so that my outside thirds play the fucking outsides instead of fucking biting low like they're playing hook curls. Outside third defense. Alright, I'm ready. Still trying to figure out. I might have to change a little bit on a 5-3. I think I'm going to have to use Billings on the 5-3. I'm just debating. And he'll be like a manual sub. Ready when you are, man.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are a mile high at Broncos Stadium in Denver, Colorado. Tonight on this
You're going to have to send it again, my dog. You know how this should be. It'd be like that on Current Gen, too. It'd be like the first game you send. It always do that. You got to send it again. Here, I'll send it to you. What was... Get the friends list of lows. I sent you a game, bro. I know I tried playing with them last year, bro. They were tough as hell to play with last year before they had Russell Wilson. Then was like, I went undefeated with them. I was like, I'll never play with them again, bro. It was hell. Motherfuckers were, the AI was controlling your user and shit on defense. Like, it was horrible. So I don't understand. Like, they had a good defense. Their defense shouldn't be getting reacted like that.
And we are underway in Allegiant Stadium. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. play fake. Carr. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing. Play action. Now it's Carr.
Come back to it, Waller. Or you got to put a little bit more air on it.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Brand, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
After the interception, here's Wilson. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Now it's Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
And on first and goal, they decided to throw for it, but the coverage was excellent. And he kept holding the ball, hoping someone would shake free. Instead, he's hit and drop. And now, they're not even in the red zone anymore.
Throwing on second and long. Wilson. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete. Pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there.
Audiblin's going to make it worse for you, my guy. You should know this by now.
Scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
You audible, you create block sheds.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Wilson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Micah Kaiser drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up fourth down. The kick by McManus is
good defense.
And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-0. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there. All the things that have gone on, and the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up a little bit, didn't break, only giving up to 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out. But boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Turn around for it. Carr, you got to put a little bit more air on it. It's a cover 2 killer.
We're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
To throw again on second down. Carr.
Bro, catch the ball, my guy. That's like right in your hand.
That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start
Fucking cover 2 killer, bro.
Interestingly worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Bro, Waller, catch the fucking ball, bro.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
They'll go for it. It's Carr.
Bro, why are my guys dropping balls?
Convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And it'll be a turn.
Like 3 drops on fucking beaters all day.
Give it up just on their side of midfield. And yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey,
We over there. We over there. I make adjustments, bro. Get out of that gun tight.
Picked up by Sidney Jones.
You're gonna learn today. You're gonna learn today. Get out of that gun tight.
Bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
We box.
He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs.
Get out of that 3-3.
4 yards out. And the Raiders have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead.
We box. Get in there, Jacob.
And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't.
My own guy blocking me from getting in there.
Stop short.
He didn't have a run fit there.
On the try for 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little
I dare you to come out in that gun tight. Come on. Come out in it. Come out in it. You're gonna find around. You're gonna fuck around. You're gonna find out. Okay. Oh, you wanna go trips, okay.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense
Over there. We is over there, bro. We make adjustments. When you get out of that shit?
Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football.
They're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that Diaz has run back out on the field after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Now after the INT, it's Carr.
Using her in the wrong one.
It's complete to his tight
Got a whole short in, short out elite Darren Waller. You're not gonna cover him?
Throwing on first down, it's Carr. A quick throw there, going to be
Yeah, we got him just running around now. I can take advantage of that.
Boy there on first down, got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw.
All right, you gotta put lead on it, my guy. Like, you have all day to throw it.
Caden Stearns.
It was a bad dive tackle. Jesus.
Take possession of the football.
Partner, I think this is
About to put Stidham in, bro. I was doing some stupid shit.
because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental
You know that gun empty ain't gonna work, man. Why are you coming out in?
Throwing on first down.
You're not about that life.
Lines up to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wilson.
You're not about that life, bro. We make adjustments.
To the 3rd time.
Defensive tackle interception.
They're going to give the football back at their own 17. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, tell all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Remember, you're in a weak box.
Cheering for them after they intercepted. Unfortunately here,
when I'm in it tight, I have the blocking advantage. So if you come out in a 3-3, you're hurting yourself.
Good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Carr.
Come on. Bro, Colton, you got to hold your block, my guy.
And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it.
Come back out in.
Interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that,
that shit is not going to work. Get out of it.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a first and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try.
Get out of it.
Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Like, when it doesn't work the first 3 times, usually that's a strike 3, you're out. Why are you still coming out? Bro, like I'm telling you, it ain't. It ain't there.
The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact.
It's not there, bro.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually nice
That neuralizer defense, man. That shit Will Smith put out there. That neuralizer. What you think you saw, you did not see.
That will tie things up at 6-6. So Golden Field
Hit him with the men in black.
as they can muster only a field goal.
Out there with the cricket gun.
Give them a first and goal
Boom.
situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit to hold them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
the offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right.
You take advantage of this weak box defense you got.
Frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond.
Because why not,
just
right?
the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Weak box defense.
On the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
Keep giving me that B gap all day, bro. Get out of it.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
You like giving me that B gap, don't you?
And now off to the races down the right side.
I'll tell you, get out of something. You might want to take my advice. I know it sounds like I'm talking shit, but I'm telling you the truth.
Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown here in this first half. As his guys have now moved out in front. Josh McDaniels.
You're not going to change it?
His offense, so he's going to have him go for 2. They'll look to throw.
All right, you got to lead, my guy. I'm going to put fucking Stidham back in.
He's at the 50.
That slow release is hurting me.
10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
You would think a smart person would get out of it. Don't come back out to that gun tight, bro. You better get out of it.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Their drive last time it stalled out. They were forced to take a short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Good blitz.
And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby.
You don't know who's coming, my guy. If you ain't protecting, you only got 5 blockers, bro. It's not going to look good for you. I'm sending 6. Sometimes I'm sending 7. You never know. And sometimes I might feel like Casino. We might send 8.
It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack.
I like that matchup.
Looking to throw.
So y'all like that matchup.
Pressure coming, and they got it once again. They're going on 4th down.
I like that matchup.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Can't not come out and gun empty versus my defense.
And he's into
And you damn sure can't come out and gun tight. Find something else.
So the big fella gets on the scoreboard to return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got it.
There we go.
This is called. Was he in? Yes.
Get out of that 2-man under, bro.
Switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown, and also the 2-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they have done themselves absolutely no favors to earn a win today. In
Got
this
him.
Players continue on that last drive. They had that fumble that led to a touchdown.
Brandon, I would say they have a mission on this drive, and the bottom line is protect the football. Just put together something that they can let the last drive go. Yeah, it was a bad play. They gave up points, but that doesn't mean it has to go that way the rest of this ball game. Do what you do best on offense and try and put the ball in the end zone yourself.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
This drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rip, and they get off the field.
I like it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to
I
throw.
like it.
And he takes a
So you're not protected.
Says this will be
You can't come out in a 5-man protection, bro. There's going to be a free rush every time.
No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
yards on the punt there. And it'll be
Suffocate the offense.
1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Pat Surtain, and the Broncos are going to take over at their own 41. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked them off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the ball.
Good fucking anti-Diablo.
Prepared. An excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Wilson.
Pressures, bro.
Here's incomplete.
To this point,
Them coverage loops that I have.
offensively, they have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd and 10.
Wilson will get that.
While we play that match coverage on that and that shit.
He'll be brought down just shy of the
Well, you ain't got nothing open.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. There's Wilson to throw.
On it.
Pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
How many of y'all ever seen a goal line defense like this, man?
And the Raiders are going to take
Told them a couple weeks I labbed that shit. I started learning. It really just starts from the trenches, man. You got to make sure you have the right guys on the line.
How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know.
Yeah, that Devontae, bro. You could be lit up like a 4th of July. I'm still going to throw it to him.
Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen
He need help.
time to go to the backup? Right now, what you're rooting
That man needs a Band-Aid on because he got cut.
give him an opportunity to get back on track.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth.
You got to get out of that two-man under, bro.
Ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
We've got to try. It's using the same formations over and over. You see, it's not working. You got to get out of it, man. You got to move around. Open that playbook up. You're not gonna beat it with the formations you've been using. You see that shit ain't getting no protection.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game.
I gotta play match coverages, bro. You're not gonna get me with no switch releases.
That defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
I got someone over there.
That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line.
Put your ass down.
Down to the 41.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
From the 41, Wilson.
Why are you over there, bro? That's why you want to put that Sam linebacker on that line, because if you want to drop him into coverage, he can do that for you. It's become very confusing because they don't know if he's coming or if you're going to drop him into coverage.
Instead, an interception happened, so a 2-possession game might be.
Bro, he's not down. What the fuck?
In the second half, this could rapidly
What the fuck, EA?
if their defense doesn't bail.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, they felt bad for you, damn, man.
I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
You're not going to cover Waller. You know he got short in, short out elite. You know he's 6'6", 255. You're going to leave one body on him. Is that what you want to do?
1st down Raiders, Carter Waller.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed on that route. He's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Oh, Devontae. Give me the user.
And this one is incomplete.
And those two just have been
That should have killed man coverage, too.
nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more
81.
completions to him in this game.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Carr. Throw left side, take it in by Renfro.
Gotta stop playing man coverage. Alright.
Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Here's Carr.
Carr, you gotta lead passes, my guy. Hey, I'm putting Stidham, man, bro. Carr is pissing me off on these fucking slow-ass releases. Give me one sec. Get in there, Stidham, bro. He should have fired that in there. That shouldn't be no slow ass pass.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Living proof, man. Carr is the reason why we lost all our fucking games.
So they'll get another shot
in real life.
Following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Thanks for kicking it in. Now I can do this.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
3 extra yards.
He'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there.
This is like really boring.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The backup Stidham, his first throw.
Stidham!
Waller taking it in.
Get him, Stidham!
And he is going to have the Raiders.
He wasn't ready for that. He don't know. He don't know about it. He don't know about it yet, fellas.
And they're not going to get to the line.
Stidham got a better release. He don't know about him yet, fellas.
They'll throw on first down with Stidham.
Stidham, get him!
Here to Darren Waller. He's got it again. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less.
You see the difference, don't you? Why? First down. Bro, that's a first.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. On third down, here comes Jacobs.
Get out of that weak box.
First before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's Jacobs from the gun. Trucks over it. 109 yards rushing for him.
Get him out of that weak box. He's going to learn today.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple.
If you don't know, now you know.
As they come up second down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs.
You're going to get a heavy dose of Jacobs if you don't get out of that weak box.
He's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Now they'll throw it with Stidham.
Fuck it, user catch. Ah!
Incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
That should have been PI.
At the goal line. Picked off by Quan Williams. And the Broncos are right back in this football game. A critical
Flaws of the game.
and a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Diallo, you got to get that, man. You're right there.
The receiver, Judy. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Here's Wilson.
Good blitz design.
Down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Max Crosby able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again. to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Throwing on second and long. Wilson.
Good blitz.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Man, stop going to them fucking plays they be teaching you in the fucking skills drill, bro. This ain't a fucking skills drill. This is real shit.
He's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game. Even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Here's Wilson.
Kaiser should have picked that.
Get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now the Broncos are going to call the
I was on it too.
timeouts. As they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now Wilson.
Told you about that gun empty, bro. It's not it.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Wilson to throw.
Get out of it.
He can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now another timeout called for.
Yeah, we got 10 sacks, man.
With 45 seconds left to go in the game. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing now is Wilson.
What?
He's taken down.
Crosby having one of them Khalil Mack-ish type games.
Continues to run. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout.
Look, it constricts you to use certain formations. Like you.
We take a break. Here we go. It's Wilson on fourth down. Finding
That body's over there.
but they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short.
Man, he got 5 picks. We got like 11 sacks, 5 picks.
Time remaining, and the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
We got Stidham at QB.
Oh, Stidham's actually going to throw it.
That needs to be flagged. Come on. Conte, you gotta catch that.
Not many like that one. Second down. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open.
Got
And look
back
at this.
shoulder.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the Broncos will take over here. As
They need to start flagging that shit, bro. Like, that shit's so gay.
Tables have turned now. They were trying to
Nah, ain't none of that.
That interception
No better than that.
potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot.
Oh, yeah! No! Why you put your hands on, Merrick?
And the Raiders have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case,
Reserve.
lead, they found
GG's.
play on that side of the ball.
What y'all think about that defense?
Finish things off.
So you can constrict your opponent to use only certain formations if you run it right. We're going to go into the highlights. Show you what we're doing.
That's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd
The
game.
reason why you need a Sam linebacker, why it's important. He needs to be versatile. He needs to be able to play coverage. He needs to be able to rush the quarterback. You need to be able to set the edge. We use Kaiser for that. I'll show you how effective he is. Because my man's is just coming home. I'll show you a couple plays where we confused him with the coverages as well. Right here, we drop him in coverage. So he gets a good chuck, zone chuck off the receiver. See the D lineman over there? Boom. Plays the weak side, gets the zone chuck. Slide the line, he doesn't block. He doesn't block the running back, bro, and that's what happens. I took my wheel linebacker and put him on the strong side because he had three routes over there. And you see, bro, Crosby take it away from you. A couple of other instances this time, I think. He sets the edge. Well, like, look, he's not getting blocked. There's a all right, so we're gonna kind of get more into how this goal line needs to run. You don't want edge rushers on them. For the 4 guys rushing, needs to be your 2 guys that can play interior, 1 tech, and then you're gonna need 2 guys that can play 3-4. So power rush is really gonna be what you want on the interior. You got your 4 guys there. Someone's gonna get double teamed. Then you have your 2 guys on the outside that are, you know, since someone's going to get double teamed, one of them is going to get free. And if he doesn't block the tight end and the running back, bro, they're both going to get, well, like one of them is just going to get free. One's going to get a shed. Crosby gets the shed after the one gets free. Actually got some guys on the interior beating their guys at the point of attack. Bilal Nichols over there on that strong side. Pico gets a late rush, finesse move. And then we get like a cross between Billings and Rochelle over there. A little late is usually what happens when you get out of the pocket, you know, and you start creating loops. We put our defensive tackle in a zone and knew he was going to come with a slant, man. It's just instincts where you feel like something's going to get open. So I dropped him. Caught him off guard. Knew he was going to run that slant, bro. I did this against the Seahawks in the CFM game that I did. Same exact thing. I dropped him into that hook left to the weak side. Figured he was going to try to throw a quick pass, and defensive tackle picks it off. It's just trying to play that chess game with your opponents, with your adjustments. I should have just kept running. He wasn't playing big out, bro. Big out. See, that's why I like to double team the backside. The reason why I double team the backside is because I know I'm going to have 4 guys blocking in front of me. It's going to help me clear up a gap. So see how the center cuts left? It's going to help me clear that gap so I can cut it back if I need to. Your user runs right into a 92 strength tackle, bro. It's just he blocked both of them. All I got to do is just follow the fullback. Good block by the Z receiver. Gotta be careful, man. You gotta match your personnel, man. You can't just be playing that one-play defense thing, man. First and foremost, you want to make sure that you're playing run fits. Goal line plays every run fit. And then you can make your adjustments to the pass game. Carr was throwing some stupid passes, bro. Like he needs a better release. That should have been out of his hands and gone. So I ended up putting Stidham in. Double edge heat. So you got 5 guys. What up, Abdul? You got 5 guys blocking. Someone's going to get free. Weak side always gets free. I'm in the backfield. What you might want to consider doing, my guy, you need at least 6 blocking minimum, just so that you can pick them all up. Not saying that you're going to stop them. You know, someone might get a shed. You might want to put a fullback or someone with some strength that can handle a Sam linebacker coming free. But you're not going to come out in a 5-man protection and throw it deep. If I'm coming out in this goal line, I'm going to be in that backfield, and you're going to be running for your life. Okay? I got those quarter shades on your receivers. They're going to play over the top without me shading. And you can see right there, both outside quarters. You run anything down to the flat, they're going to react to the ball. Their eyes on ball, not receiver. So as soon as you throw it, or attempt to throw it, they're going to bite to it. But you see, you don't have time to throw it, bro. You just dropping back and dropping back. I was trying to get that throw, man. Like, it's there. I probably should do it with Waller. Like, if I'm going to do a man coverage, I'm probably just going to throw Waller that route. Send him up deep, because he's not. Like, Curran Jen, I'm so used to him just catching everything. All right, again, this is where I got him with the user, Sam. See, I was thinking he was going to block the tight end. Okay, he blocked the running back and sent the tight end on a route. I put a hard flat. I put a flat or a hook over there, I think. Yeah. All right, I want to show you this match quarter. I put him in outside quarter. If you switch anybody to the outside, he's going to play the outside. That's what I like about it. He's not going to hit, like, he'll give up the slant, but I got a hook over there. So he'll give the slant up. I'm creating a switch pattern match defense out of a man coverage defense. That's something that you guys might want to consider. So when people start trying to run man beaters on you and they see they can't get open, that's why, man. Like, I'm still sending 5. Someone's going to get free. Your running back is not big enough. You got a fucking skinny ass number 19 trying to block Crosby, bro. Like, that's what I said. You might want to get a fullback. If you're going to block a running back, you might want to get a fullback right there. But I confused them with running my Sam linebacker over here as a user off the line. Because of that speed, I'm able to kind of seal off those little quick reads that he wants, and I get in traffic and get the pick. So that's something you guys might want to start consider using. Car with these slow ass throw animations, bro. There's one he should have got flagged on. Did it again, bro. Dropped him in coverage. He probably ID'd me. Look at 72 trying to ID me. Messed him up. You got 19 trying to block Crosby, bro. He too small, bro. Like, he too small. You got to put a fullback back there, bro. Or you got to slide your protection over there, put a fullback over there, get a chip block or something, bro. Crosby just going to come free. And them little slant combos ain't going to work because, like I said, if I see something that you do too much, I'm going to take adjustments. Take it away. I'm not going to have time. They ain't show me the ones I wanted to see, but I just wanted to kind of show you. That's why, man, 25.7 rating. Like, Carr did bad too, but it was not a very good quarterback game for either team. Jacobs pretty much won the game. Jacobs in my defense, really. He killed me with them drops. Like, Adams with 2 drops, really. Look at these numbers, bro. 2 guys with 5.5 sacks. That's ridiculous. And one of them had 5.5 sacks and 1 interception. Like, that's what you want out of your defense. Like, for real. You can get turnovers like that. You ain't even got to have an offense, bro. You can just have a defense and win with defense. But I'm just, like I said, I made a shift on my defensive line. I'll kind of show you guys what I'm running with as far as my defensive line goes now. So my new starting defensive tackle is Kyle Pico with Nichols as number 2. Now, he's not going to play unless I use like a D-line sub package or something. So if I'm in my 3-4, I can slide him inside, I'm thinking. I have to play with it a little bit, but because I want to kind of use Bilal in that 0 tech, especially because he can win a one-on-one block. I have to play with the adjustments, though, like I said. Probably want to put... thinking about putting, what's his name over here? Really am. Tillery. But I'm going to go into the lab real quick, see how we can set it up, see if we can make any adjustments or whatnot.
It always starts with the D-line, fellas. Like, you got to make sure you have the right guys in terms of size. Sometimes it might be their speed. Sometimes it might be their strength. Sometimes it might be their finesse. Might be their power move. Really depends where they're lined up at. When you get the guys in the right spot where they can succeed, it is going to be detrimental to your opponents, really, because, they ain't going to have no time to throw. They're going to be out there looking silly. Trying to set it up, though. So I'll show you some stuff. I'm trying to be creative with it. Like, when you use it, like, in the first quarter or whatever, people, they be like, okay, and then they try to adjust to it, right? Well, my thing is to change it up. Start doing some changes. Let me see. Why can I not? Yeah, you suck, car. But anyway, you go to the defense. I'm gonna show you guys what we're doing. So, with how I have it set up, I think it's fine. Like, in terms of, I want Rochelle, he's 280, and Nichols, he's 295. So those are my, like, 280, 295 guys. I want them in the position they're in, okay? So in the inside, I have 311, 305. That's going to be perfect for them. So like I said, weight distribution on your D-line is also important. A lot of people don't go into that. Remember, I've always said the closer inside you are, usually the heavier you are, with one tech being the heaviest. Zero tech really depends on your scheme, okay? You could be light and quick, or you could be heavy and, bulky. It just, like I said, it depends on the scheme, depends on the formation that you're running. If you're doing it like light and quick, that means obviously you probably sending, extra guys from the backfield, maybe a blitz package or something like that. But if you just kind of just rushing 4, then you just need to be bulk, okay? But if you're sending 5, he need to be light, because he needs to be a part of getting pressure too. You can't just be sitting there just having a conversation with the guy he's blocking, or or getting blocked by. Nah, motherfucker, you gotta get pressure. You gotta penetrate. So, like I said, the main thing that we're gonna do right here is your number 2 linebacker. You want your best coverage linebacker. I could put Jayon Brown here. Jayon would be very good, but I like Diablo because he's got a little bit better press. He's got a 73 press rating. So I like to press with my user with a defensive assist so that I can take, those inside receivers away and force them to go outside to those outside quarters that I have on the field. This one, like this other linebacker, really doesn't matter, but he needs to be able to kind of play his zone, but at the same time, he needs to be able to be smart enough to play the run as well. I don't really have like a guy that I feel comfortable with, and I decided to just rock with Perryman there. I mean, I know he's not fast, but at the end of the day, it is whatever. I could put Kaiser there and then use Jayon Brown on the weak side. That is an option as well. In fact, I might start doing that. Let me kind of look at something here. Remember, everything's about the stats and how they play. If he could just set the edge, I know he's got the speed, so that would probably help. Like I said, I'm always adjusting my defense. Always trying to find faster ways to send heat or get better in coverage or whatnot. So we're going to kind of do a little compare and contrast here. It's like what Kaiser and Brown. Brown's got a little bit more speed. Not as strong, but still up in that category where you want him at. Kaiser has better agility. They both got the same acceleration. Brown has better awareness. Trucking. Brown's got better change of direction. Kaiser's a better jumper. I might put him in the middle. Throw power. He's got decent finesse. All he has to do is just beat. Watch, there's not much difference. But he's got that pursuit. He has that play rack. He's got 42 press. He's got 73 in favor. Let's try this. Like I said, I'm always changing up how I'm running shit. So let's put Kaiser there and put Jayon Brown on the weak side. Let him be our little Sam roll. And put our cornerback package on the field. Set the defense up. Remember, outside quarters. You're going to get on this linebacker and press the inside. Usually on the interior, I'm going to put him in a zone. I'm not going to let him be in a man. So he's either a mid-read or a deep third is usually where you want him. Sometimes, depending on formations, if you know they're running like slants or something, you can put them in a hook curl and then just kind of use her off on the backside. But I just want to see if Jayon Brown could be effective. Now I know they're going to probably spam slants in practice mode, but when you're playing users, the pressure is so much different. It's really just a matter of it. That's why that outside quarter, bro. You're not throwing it outside. You take the outside two receivers away, and you can just work everything underneath. And you have to use her this guy. I need to see, like, in terms of abilities, because I know I slide down. Because it's tough to make this thing work in practice mode. There we go. And there, come on, Jones. So I'll probably have to slide him to the left, to the weak side. I could probably put a soft squat over there, because it's the further side of the field, so I can go soft squat, assuming he doesn't fucking throw it deep somehow. Maybe I bought back that soft squat up. Let me see. Alright, so that's slide to the weak side. He should get a crash down animation. There you go. That's pretty solid. Slide to the weak side against the trips. And then we'll kind of experiment with try to throw a screen. Alright, so now what I'm going to try to do, see, I could put him in a soft squat, but he's not going to necessarily, or Let me go. Let me try something here. Let me go. I could put him in a deep half, and he can just defend that area of the field deep. That might be a good cover 2. That could be like almost like a cover 6 if you think about it. Because I know he's going to defend anything that goes deep on that side. So let's try that, and then slide to Crosby's side, and then drop into coverage with Brown. Look at there. So if you want a D-line user, slide to Crosby's side. Then we can go cloud flat, deep half, have the cover 2 set up on the strong side, and then drop into coverage and play a hook. So we're rushing 5, but we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to have 6 guys in coverage. Our user's a fake because we're just going to roll them and play underneath. Just slow it down and kind of see how everything plays out. I really want to take a look at that deep half. Is he able to bail? That Sasquatch would have jumped that a little out route. So the only thing really here is I could have played like a hook. So if I know he's going to keep doing that, I could put him in a hook, him in a cloud, him in a deep half, and then keep my quarter over there, slide to that side. Got engaged. I wasn't trying to get engaged. Sometimes you hit that button too early. So deep half. And then just go hook, play double hooks. Slide that D-line over there. Take the middle of the field away. So that's one setup that you guys could use. You know, other setups that I might use, like if I'm worried about them continuously doing that stupid shit. I wish left X, left square, left triangle, left X. So I want to run stuff like that, and then spread the D line so I get double edge heat on the outside. We got the seams covered, anything short is covered. And I know you're not throwing switch concepts against the outside quarter. Just kind of look and see. Oh, that's nice. But what I might end up doing, because he's got the trip side, we might do it like this. Put him in a curl flat. Put him in that hook curl. Spread the line. And then we could just put him in mid-read to help out. Oh my God, good fucking coverage sack, bro. I love it. Because I think that can take that inside route away. Like if you keep getting beat with an inside route, that curl flat is going to be right. Even though like it's a curl flat, he's not going to play the fucking sideline, okay? He's going to do like a 5 to 8 yard drop over there to like a little curl route that's near him. But you can see right there, he kind of takes it away. And that's a 4-man rush that comes through. Now I could possibly, let's say I want to go with a 3-rec curl flat. Let's spread the line. Let's say I want to put him at third on the field. Set it up like that. don't even know where to go. Boxed. Slow it down for you guys. So that was the 3-rec curl flat from the interior. It's from the 2-tech and from the 4-tech. So you would, if you're sliding to that crash out, your 2-tech would need to be versatile enough to drop in the zone. Your 4-tech would need to be versatile enough to drop into a zone. I like how he took that little slant away with that little quick curl. Now, if you can get like a D lineman, see how he ran that curl? And we have a curl flat on it. Now, I could possibly, if I wanted to, I could probably change the zone drop or whatever and make him play back a little bit deeper from that position. But initially, like I said, curl to flat, it's going to be like a 5-yard drop from that spot. But he gets out in front of it, which is important. So that's, that's going to help. I didn't necessarily need the mid read. I mean the 3-rec versus that concept. I probably could have got an overload. So let's say I just send 1. Spread the line. And give me the mid-third. So let's say I just run with the curl flat to the trip side. Look at her. I'll show you why this works. Because I know that weak side only has 2 blockers. That center, I got 4 guys. So you don't count the center and the hat count. Okay? So technically, like I said, he just has 2 blockers on the left. I got 3 guys rushing. Having that 4th guy come to the inside and pick that center up is what makes it work. Dropping the 4-tech into that curl flat zone picks up the guard. The guard's going to recognize him. See, number 77, his eyes is to the curl flat. Shifts late. Just a little too late, bro. Curl flat's going to sit right up under the quick read. You're not going to have that passing lane. And the blitz still comes through. So you don't always have to send everyone. Sometimes you can get creative with your coverage schemes based off the formation. So it's be left, circle, curl flat. You could spread that D line. And then if you want, you can make extra adjustments. And like I said, make sure your linebacker is your user so you can take that slot away. He hesitated on his throw. It's not like earlier where he was just quick throwing it. Good break on the ball. Curl flat concept. Now right there, he ran a little spot concept. He probably would have got the spot, but not always going to be perfect. Sometimes you might, let's say I want to put a hook curl right there. If that's not the spot on the field that I'm getting beat on, and I might want to go curl flat to the other side, Get creative. Spread the D line. Good job on that hook curl. That's boxed. Love it. So I'm kind of taking notes. I like the cover 2 adjustment I made, but this hybrid 3 is looking pretty nice too. Mainly because of that hook curl. If he's trying to throw like a little quick dink and dunk pass, you got the hook curl. And what I might do is if I can get like a faster guy in there, a defensive tackle or a defensive end that can drop into coverage a little bit faster, that would be nice. Remember when we had like Solomon Thomas, bro? Solomon would be perfect for that role. Remember how many picks I got with him playing that position and dropping up into coverage? But I like how that curl flat played that curl from that position. So yeah, he's like, you're not running that. I do have the outside quarter over the top, so you're not going to get a playmaker on that side. I mean, yeah, you'll give up short passes playing defense like this, but end of the day, so like I said, I might go curl flat, and then I might decide I want to go with a vert hook, and then slide the line over there so that we can get that pressure. And I got 4 guys in coverage on the 3 receiver side. Nowhere to go. He's gonna try to take off. And sometimes when you come out with a perfect coverage, like how when you slide that D line, if they only have a 5-man protection, whatever side you slide it to is going to come off the edge free. It's like if I slide it to the right, look at that. That's why I like this 6-2 defense. When you just, like they said, all you got to do is just change this guy, and then you want to run a 3, a 1-1, and a 3 on that D line. And you can slide him, and then he becomes a 4-2-0-3. Okay? Y'all gonna learn today about these D-line techniques. Because then you can come over here and play coverage. Them little double routes, though. Let's see if we can try something creative to stop that. Let's see. If I put him in a hook after sliding the D-line, let's see if we can stop that. Oh, nowhere to go. Coverage. Probably put him in the hook and slide it instead of that one. Then drop off the bell with your user. I could probably get someone with some agility and play that. So it'd be, see, he can only play the vertical hook. I need someone, if I could slide him, I want him to play a regular hook. I would have to move, like if I'm going to do that, I'm probably going to have to move like those guys right here. I would have to move them to the inside and move the 2 guys right here. I would have to move them to the outside if I'm going to do that to make it work like I want to. Hold up. So that means I would have to go with a D-line sub. I would need 91 and 95 on the inside. Let's see what packages I have. Okay, so when I go outside linebacker flip, after making that sub, I can give Crosby a breather and bring Chandler Jones in. That's pretty cool. You bring safety flip. That might be a good combo. Because if I go safety flip, I think I can run the mid-read. Yeah. You put the safety on there, he can run a crazy-ass mid-read. And then you can just, the only thing is you ain't going to get those outside quarters. So you're just going to have to play outside thirds. Like I said, you're still going to slide that line. Hold on. Hey, that third was very aggressive on the ball. I like that. I know he's not the best safety that I have, but he tried to do something. Hold on. Bit on that third, bro. I like that. So we'll fuck with that. The outside third, and then they can both play inside third. So if you try to run post routes, if you try to run a post route, bro, you fuck. Look at there. I'm having fun with this, fellas. I'm sorry. I like how it's set up. I don't know why you read a screen though. So I could go double inside, or I could do like an inside shade if I'm dealing with switch route concepts. And I'd be like, okay, I want to slide my protection over here to keep you from rolling out to the left. Force you to go where I want you to go. So you can do a lot of stuff with this defense, man. It's just so much. But it's like I said, it's always going to start with how you set that D-line up. He's going to come back and spam the same shit. So you know if you slide to a specific side, bro, you could play mid-read from the fucking outside. And you'll run it like a switch concept. Like you can do some crazy fucking adjustments in that shit. But you have to know what they work against. You can't just be out there being like, oh, I can put, that's the mistake a lot of people make that I've seen is people do like crazy adjustments because they think it looks cool or whatever, but they don't be paying attention. They don't understand like principles that, are within the game that you need to understand. You can't be like, oh, I can do this, or so on, such and so forth. Always adjust to what beats you. Don't sit there and try to overcompensate and run the same adjustments over and over and over again, because people are going to start picking you apart. Okay, happens to me sometimes, because I'm still trying to find a rhythm or a groove to find what works. But usually, once I get pat into what I see you're not able to, adjust to, then it's pretty much over at that point, right? But it's like that's just really the thing is you're going to adjust to what beats you. Okay? That's pretty much the thing. Like if there's a specific spot on the field that's killing you, you need to make an adjustment, whether you need to move a defensive lineman to spit in that zone, or if you need to make a shade, or if you need to user somebody, you got to make an adjustment. You can't sit there in the same shit the whole fucking game and not adjust. That's the main thing. Like when I was running this style of defense on the PS4 early in the year, it was about the quick adjustments. It can be done, but it's very calculative. Play your base. Like I said, with the two outside quarters, if you're dealing with the cornerback package, if you're using the safety package, it's going to be the thirds. You just got to get used to the thumb muscle memory on the adjustments. They'll switch up and they'll look different. So that's just, like I said, the main thing. Like I said, they want to keep coming out in 5-man protections. You can slide that D-line and fuck them up, okay? So like I said, I just send you protection over there. Then you just, look at there. You're not running no screen on me, bro. Like, you're not going to have time. I don't know why they do shit like that, bro. It's like, oh, I'm going to throw a screen. No, you're not. It's like, and I will tell you something about that double inside third, too. Sometimes I'll use it, like when I'm playing, like a nickel defense or something. I'm going to show you when you can use it. Just bear with me. So they sit right there and we can
Play a little bracket. Only thing is, you have to shade him. Just got to get the muscle memory down. Oh, run into me. I'll just do a few more reps, fellas. I wish Diallo was a better tackler, bro. Like, I don't know. I hope he puts on some weight this year. And low key, Polamalu can tackle. Like, I know his stats don't necessarily say it, but dude can tackle. You're not gonna let me play that fucking. But see, you can play that mid third. Like, you can get creative with who you're sending your thirds from. If you want to man him up, now you can play the third. Third, usually, if it's lined up on that side, it's gonna play that streak route pretty good. No, Polamalu, yo, let me find out that outside third doing it like that, son. I feel like that outside third plays under, whereas that outside quarter plays over the top without you user and adjusting. So if they do like a stop route, that outside third is what's going to get it. If they do like a switch route concept, that outside quarter is going to get it. Always pay attention, like I said, always pay attention to what beats you, so you'll know how to adjust to it. Man, really try to run the screen. That's the main thing. Like I said, just want to make them throw it before they can set their feet and be ready. And you could still use a rush around that shit too, so because you're not gonna get picked up. Because if you slide the line to the right, look how the line reacts. If he doesn't do his slide protections or stuff, you slide that line to the right, they're gonna react to it, and then you're just gonna be able to come off the edge on the left. Or you don't send them at all. You can be like, okay, I'm gonna come right here and just drop in the coverage and look at her. Like I said, this is probably the best cover zero in the game. Like, if you get you'll probably take a bunch of L's starting off trying to figure it out. But once you understand the D-line text, it's going to make everything so much simplified for you. Like, you can get to the point where you can be creative with who you want to bring into the game. Like, it'd be like, okay, you've had your reps, Jayon. I want to send, my next guy in. I want my next guy to participate. I'll be like, okay, get in there, Combs. Go and make a play. Watch, and they're gonna go in there and they're gonna make plays. So I'll slide the line to that side. Now use her over here and see if Combs can make a play. There Combs coming. He's a little bit slower, but he's getting free off the edge. Like I said, you can do that and just kind of get reps for your guys. Like if you're playing franchise or something, you want to get reps for your guys from to get some plays or whatever. Look at her. Like I said, he's not fast, but he's still coming off the edge free. So like I said, if you're trying to get a guy developed in franchise mode, this is going to be a good defense for you. Like I said, I might be like, okay, I don't want him. Yeah, man. I've been labbing it and trying to get better at adding these safety packages to the mix, so I can show y'all guys some crazy adjustments. Oh, he's just trying to throw it fast now. I'll probably go back and put those defensive tackles in those hooks, take that away. So I'm thinking if I go outside third right over the top, then I can go mid read or mid third. Probably go mid third. Mix it up. Stay man on the outside. And then trying to get used to these safety adjustments and run it like that. And like I said, if we run it this way, Crosby should come free. But one of them, you're not going to have time to throw it. So we'll go look at the coverage. Yeah, Coates can run it, but he's just not fast, you know, like that. But I'm gonna develop him, bro. When we start that, what you call it over, my guy, Coates gonna be eating, bro. Coates gonna be eating. Look at the bracket coverage over the top, though. Both outsides, man. You're not beating that coverage, bro. You're not gonna have time. Like, your short routes are so far away from you because you're running away. You know, you're not going to have time. You're running away from the pressure. You're not going to be able to hit open receivers. Ultimately, like I said, that's what you want your defense to be. I've been no abilities for the last 2 years, my guy. The league, they not going to be ready for this shit because, I mean, I don't need D-line abilities with this defense. Like, I can take bums and get free. And that's the thing. Like, I can put anyone on that D-line I want. He gonna come free. Look at her. He just knocked that. Look at her. Interception. Because that's what's gonna happen. Like, I'm not even gonna use him a lot because he don't have the speed that I want. I want him to be a little bit faster to play that role. So, like I said, I might put him in a couple of plays and then just kind of play around with it, you know. Really, like I said, I can get this bum right here, 63 overall, just put him in there. You know, it doesn't fucking matter. You know, I put them in, they're going to make plays. End of the day, what you going to do? Let's see if Tayshawn Bauer can get through. Look at him, hit big, long, tall, lanky self. I can get anybody free that I want, and I can dictate the offenses that you're going to use, you know, playing like this. So if I can slide him over there, Crosby should come free. If not, look, he's trying to run with his quarterback now. Go ass down. So I like to slide to the weak side. That's probably the best adjustment, really. Unless they just have a tendency for rolling out to the other side. So I could probably put, like I said, I could put hooks. You know, always adjust to what beats you. I know it's on random plays, so I'm not going to know necessarily, you know, what they're using. So just kind of going random. And like I said earlier, you could spread the D-line. And then I just got to get used to that double left. So you can run two hooks and run it like that. You know, take those quick passes. You should take those quick passes away. But like I said, if it's trips, I'm going to run hook, curl flat. I think that's better. So it'd be left, triangle, hook, left, right, left, circle, left stick, right. So that would be the adjustment. Then it'd be outside thirds on both sides because you have the safety package in. And then you run it like this. And that'll stop that little double end route. Yeah, you're going to take off. Get your ass smacked. Smack, crackle, and popped up in there. All right. Circle, curl flat, left, hook. I can slide them over there. Just getting better with these quick adjustments. It's really the muscle memory that's important. You want to be able to get them in real fast. Just kind of play with things that beat you or whatever. So you're not always going. If you try to over adjust, remember you're going to take your pressure away. Your thing is you want them to think you're always coming, so that they try to overcompensate for it, or they block the wrong person, or they ID the wrong person, so that you can, get them to throw bad passes later on in the game. Sometimes I might do it and I might rush 4, when I got them out of sync or out of rhythm. You never know who's coming, when they're coming, or how they're coming. Just know that you're not throwing it deep, one. And number 2, you better not shut your eyes and throw the ball, because it might not bode well for you. Pull him out. I might keep him, bro. I know he ain't got the stats, but dude playing that outside perfectly. Slide it weak side. I need Tayshaun Bauer to do something, bro, or he probably gonna be a cut. I mean, he getting free. It's like he's too slow. So what I will do, got the lab work out the way. I'm gonna tell you what I'm going to do. There's a couple of guys that I would look at in free agency immediately. I'm not sure if it's some are on team, some are in free agency. I don't know. I'm just gonna look. Not gonna touch anything. I want to look at the linebackers. I like to go by strength. I kind of look at age too. It's like he's 263, so he can be like, what's his name? Crosby. He can play Crosby position. He's 265. He can play Crosby's position. He's just not fast. 256. That's like a Sam linebacker. I'm kind of looking at speed thresholds too. Leon Jacobs, 245. That's a Sam linebacker. He's got good speed, good strength. I know his overall is not high. Good acceleration. About what you can hope for in terms of change of direction. Decent jump. Decent tackle hit power. Decent block shed. Like some of those, like decent coverage. Like he would be a prospect that I would look at. He's got a swim move. He's got a pass rush move, and he's got a cover linebacker trait. So I could use that. That's a good Sam linebacker. Tack McKinley. That's kind of like Crosby, just an edge rusher. 6'3", 246. Doesn't have the speed, but he could probably set the edge, Stuff like that you got to pay attention to. Like him, he could probably set the edge. Just kind of looking. We had this guy on our roster before. Like he's got tangibles that I like with his speed and strength. He's a little undersized, but he's got the acceleration. He can jump. His block shed could use some work. Decent coverage, not great. Doesn't have any traits. That's usually what you want to really look for, like in terms of guys that you want to sign long term. If they don't have these traits, you're not going to sign them to a long term contract. They'll just be a role player. If they got abilities that you can utilize, you're going to sign them to a contract. That's really what you're looking for. So I don't think there was any other linebackers over here that I wanted. We had Jerry Green, bro. Like, he's a good Sam linebacker. We could use that. That's crazy because there's like 2 guys we used to have.
See, all right, so the rest of you guys are a little bit too weak for what I need them to do. Like some of these guys would probably be like linebackers and shit, like middle linebackers. Like Malik Jefferson, he's an intriguing prospect because he's a middle linebacker, so like he's got speed. He's got the speed and the strength that you want. He's 25 and under, so that's not something else you want to look at. He's got good acceleration. He's got good jump, decent tackle hit power, good block shed, decent coverage. Got to get him to 60, but getting them to 60 from 50, 56, it shouldn't be hard. Just level them up as a zone coverage linebacker first so you can get those thresholds, just so that they can react to the flat routes. Then once they're at 60, you ain't even got to worry about it anymore because you don't need them to play deep zones. You just need them to play flat routes. So I would consider signing someone like that, you know. Then you got a 89 speed. He's a little undersized. Kind of pay attention to those as well. So there's a couple of good guys in here you can kind of, bank your money on and be like, yo, let me bring him in. Some of them got some speed with it. Like I said, I'm critique on guys that are setting the edge. They got to be at least, 6'1", 6'2", 240. If anything lighter than that, they're like a nickel blitzer or something. You got B.J. Bello. Let me see if it might be listed as a right outside linebacker or something. Oh, they got my boy Quentin Bell. I would sign him, bro. Because he fits that description you want. He's 6'4", 253. He's got good speed, decent strength. He's got 91 acceleration. Change of direction could use some work. My man's played fucking receiver in college before they switched him to defensive end. He's got good jump, 89 jump. Got decent tackle hit power. Block shed needs some work. But y'all get an idea of, what you're looking for that role. You want to make sure they got some type of speed, acceleration, because they're going to be a free rusher, bro. You're going to break sack records with them. I'm not kidding you, bro. As long as they can set an edge, if your opponent starts running, like the single backs and shit, all you need from them is to be able to set the edge, But if they come out in shotgun, bro, they're gonna have a field day. It doesn't matter. You're not running shotgun against the goal line without dinking and dunking, unless you got like gunslinger and you're throwing it as soon as you hike it. It's not happening, bro. It's going to just get ugly. I'm just kind of seeing what else they got in here. I might have to go look at, hey, that's a good prospect right there. He's just a little weaker than I usually go for. But like I said, it's just a free rusher. Might actually look at some teams. I might use Montrell Mender. He used to be a safety for us. And they got him super light. So I'm trying to see. Go look at some team rosters. Let me go all NFL. And we're going to look for free rushers. Now, Bradley Chubb would be like He'll be a good to have on a team. You know, you could build around him. Used to have Mario Edwards on our team. Sucks we didn't re-sign him, bro, because I could have used him. He just like Bilal Nichols, really. They wanted the same thing. $267, $261, $255, $252. J.J. Watt would fucking sound off in that shit. $252. Melvin Ingram would sound off. He $247. You know he gonna get his. So I'm thinking that Leon Jacobs, Hassan Riddick would probably be the best for that role. Because that's how we're using him. I know he's not in the 240 range, but he kind of makes up for it with his ability and his speed. I think he would probably be the prototype for that role that I'm trying to use. Because he's got the acceleration, he's got the awareness, decent change of direction. He can catch, he can jump. He's got decent power move and finesse move. So if he has to set the edge, he's got that. He's got decent block shed. And you can use her, so you ain't even got to worry about that. And then at least it's a 60, you're fine. So if he runs like short routes, you're good. You ain't got to worry about that. So I would say that Hassan Riddick is the prototype for what you want as that free rusher. Or what you will get if you develop a guy. That's pretty much what you're going to be having. Just kind of find some development projects that are young enough. I don't really see too many guys within that age range that fits that size description we're looking for. I could probably use Kaylavon Chaisson. He would fit it perfectly too. He's 6'3", 254. He's got the decent agility for a linebacker, good acceleration, good speed, strength. Awareness could use some work. Jump could use some work. Tackle hit power is there. I would probably trade for him, bro. Like, if I wanted to be, like, if I couldn't get, like, a development project like Hassan Riddick, then I would trade for Kaylavon Chaisson. He would be, like, the guy. Be, like, the number one option. Leonard probably could be an option. He's just undersized. 215 is like he played fucking safety or something. So I like to get guys that fits that size so they can get on that line and get, throw their guy around. The Giants got a guy, Aziz. He got good stats for it too. There's a couple of guys on here, bro, that you could definitely... What's up with the Aziz name? Like, who names their child Aziz? There's two of them. I don't see too many more. There's like a couple of guys that you'd be like interested in. I would use Taki on the Browns. Would definitely do that. That crazy Anthony Barr is still fucking fast and strong. You could use him in that role. use that Patrick Johnson guy. He could fit that role. Cones just need to be a little bit faster, bro. He'll be perfect. I can develop him with it. Jordan Evans. That's our guy, ain't it? Ain't that the guy we signed? He got aggressive ball in the air trait. He's got the strip ball trait. Spent all his years on Cincinnati. Alright, so he's got the strip ball trait. He's got a cover linebacker. And he's got aggressive ball in the air trait. Bro, he's going to be my cheat code next year. And he's 6'3", 242. Yo, next year, that's going to be my guy. That's going to be my guy next year, fellas. Yes, he's got the speed and acceleration, which checks the box. He got the size, he got the strength and agility if I need to drop him into coverage. And he also has that aggressive ball trait. 75 change of direction, that's not bad for a linebacker. Release Jones. Oh, hell, bro. Bro. Hey. We gonna have a cheat code in my... What is wrong with you? Y'all need to stop. But we gonna have a cheat code, bro. I'm telling you right now, we gonna have a cheat code. That man got 91 jump. Anyway, I worry. We can fix those. I can develop that. 2-year project player. Decent stamina. Yo, that's gonna be my guy. My guys. I'm telling you. I'm gonna have Crosby on the strong side. We're gonna have this Jordan Evans dude on the weak side. That's gonna be my guy. That's exactly what I'm fucking looking for right there. The acceleration. He's got the strength, so if I need him to press somebody like a tight end, he's 6'3". Dude has the aggressive ball trait, and he got fucking hops. Hell, Leonard Floyd got hops too, but I can work with the Jordan Evans. Like both of them, Jordan Evans just a younger version of Leonard Floyd. I'm glad I decided to look at this, man. I'm gonna be a little hyped. He's gonna be my secret weapon next year. I need to ask if what we're doing with the league, is it gonna be like the updated roster where all the free agencies and shit, the moves or whatever that have been made, are those gonna be in or nah? Like I could use this dude. He's 27, but he's a project. That's just stuff I'll be looking at, man. Just looking at specific things, the small things, like their height, weight, speed, strength, agility, acceleration. We can worry about the block shed and stuff later, but the goal line is basically set up to where, they get in the backfield untouched. You kind of force your opponent to. So, Jordan Evans, he's going to be key for us. You can probably do it with Raekwon McMillan. He'll be a good pickup. I just don't think he can jump.
You got Gerard Davis. I could probably do it with him. He got 89. I don't think he can pass rush, though. Shouldn't matter. He got decent pass rush. I could convert him to a Sam linebacker if I end up picking him up. I wish he was like a little bit taller, man. 6'1" is not exactly what I want. Now that's the other guy I was thinking about. He's 6'2", 241. He's got the speed, he's got the strength and acceleration. He can jump. Tackle, hit power, decent block shed. Kind of hidden traits does he have? He doesn't have hidden traits, so he would be like a role player. The other guy you could probably sign to like a 3-year deal. Like he'd probably be like a 1 or 2 year deal, year-to-year contract. Be a role player, cheap deal. But he has the stats that I want. The thing is, bro, you only need like 2 or 3 of them. You don't need like all of them. Be like, oh, I gotta have all of them because Shadowway said, no. You just need something you can work with. Trying to see if there's any more hidden gems in here. Surprised they ain't trade him, bro. He just undersized, man. 6 foot 237. Got Levante David. Probably gonna call it a night here in a sec, fella. Like I said, I'm just looking and seeing what there is. See, I would sign that Malik Harrison, bro, if he gets cut. Because he got the size. He's 6'3", 259. That'd be like your inside guy. Bears gonna have Tremaine Edmonds. I wanted Miles Jack, bro. 6'1", 255. He put some weight on. He used to be like 240, like 241. He can jump. Got good tackle, hit power. Good pursuit. He's got very good coverage. See, Miles Jack would be another guy that I would look at. How old is he? Like 27? 26? Yeah. You could like him. He would be flawless for that position. He has the aggressive ball and air trait, high motor, cover linebacker. Probably a better option than Jayon Brown is. He's got the size. There's quite a few guys that can fit that role. I'm
I'm just not too keen on using like 220-pound linebackers unless I'm like in a nickel defense. That's the only time I really have like 220-pound linebackers on the field, or letting them play like off ball. Like that'd be the only reason. See, I can play with Diablo like that because he makes up for it with his, a rare trait that you get. Hold up. Like if I go to the middle linebackers, I go by press coverage. If I can find it. He's like the number 3. Like those 3 linebackers, top 3 in terms, I think, and you go by speed. Landon Collins was a safety for the better part of his career. So in terms of press coverage, him and Landon are pretty much hand in hand. He's got the agility. Landon has the acceleration. Catch about the same. Jump about the same. He's a better consistent tackler. 89 tackle was pretty solid for for someone that hasn't played much. 89 tackles is solid with an 88 hit power. But like I said, I mainly just use him as an off-ball linebacker. I could probably, kind of squeeze him in that position, here and there. But I try not to because I need him in coverage. But other than that, fellas, man, we going to be ready for that new franchise that's going to get booted up. We just got to write down the guys that we want to bring in and, guys we might have to ask for a trade for so we can build the defense from year one. I shouldn't have to make too many moves. All I should have to worry about is filling the role that I need and then focus my draft towards, solidifying the interior pieces that I'm going to need as well. And then once I figure, I got obviously, I'm going to need a quarterback and handle the car situation, but that shouldn't be too hard. But like I said, I can fix what I need through free agency or whatnot. I've proved that, after getting drugged by the Ravens. It wasn't that I played bad. It was just, how momentum and shit gets into the game. It's like, I wish I could have had that one back, or I wish I could have did these adjustments, and changes to the roster before I played that game. But, whatever happened. I bounced back the next game, and we signed some pieces, and, we got results. So I'm pretty sure we start up that new franchise league, bro. I'm going to be a problem, especially with the defense that I'm going to run and how I want to set it up and the pieces that we're going to get into it. Okay? But other than that, man, appreciate y'all tuning in. As always, I'm going to get some sleep. I will be off this weekend. So we're going to see how things turn out and shape out. All right? Peace.